What we're going to do in this video is take a closer look at some of the techniques that we've done and do them from alternative entries. Now, as well as the entries, we're also going to look at the finishes. Was coming through the Q grade syllabus, every technique was done in a static manner with full cooperation from your partner. Now, generally they were done from basic grabs, whether the collar, the wrist, the back of the collar, etc. Now, none of them are very complex, and what we want to do now is start to look at the techniques in a more realistic fashion. As we all know, very rare in real life will anybody ever grab you by a wrist to allow you the chance to be able to apply a technique. But what they do offer is a perfect chance to be able to learn these techniques in a controlled manner. What we're going to do is we're going to look at several different scenarios, from strikes to blocks to grabs to takedowns to several different finishes. So it might be just a punch after you've thrown the person, right the way through to a series of locking techniques in order to control them, where you might be able to put them in mechanical restraints. So self-defence means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So what we're going to aim to do over the next 10 minutes is take a look at a wide variety of techniques. Now, they're not all going to be applicable to absolutely every situation, but bits and bobs from each part will be applicable to a lot of different situations. So what we'll do is we'll go through onto the mat and we'll have some fun. Okay, so the first technique we're going to do is Sienagi. Now we're going to look at it from a couple of different scenarios. So the first one being the most obvious attack, the Saturday night special outside the kebab shop, 3 o'clock in the morning. Stephen here is drunk and he's going to punch me right in the face. So as he does, if I stay out here, all his power's concentrated in the end of here, even though it's a big swinging haymaker and there's a second class stamp on the end, if I stand out here and I let it, he's going to hit me right in the face. So what I've got to do is shut in, close the distance down. So as I see him becoming aggressive, I keep my hands up to keep myself protected. So my hands are up, they're covering my face, and as he punches, I step in nice and close to him. And because I'm in nice and close, all his power is now shot away past me there. So now from here, you can do any sort of attack. I can hit him with my head, I can hit him with my elbow, anything I want to be able to drop it. So we'll do the same sort of thing again. So he's attacking me around here, come in nice and close, and then we'll go into finishes in a 1 minute. Right, jump up. So another entry could be he's being aggressive towards me and he's pushing me against the chest. So as he pushes, we've got to block him in, and as you do, he naturally moves in close to you. So again, in here, you can hit him with a head, you can hit him with this part of your arm up against the side of his neck, drop back in again, Sienagi. Now it also works for all forward throws. So I'm in nice and close, I've hit him, you've got Sienagi, you can come over the top, the hips, you've got a harai, Ayatoshi, any sort of forward throw that you want to be able to do, you can do from this sort of thing. So once again he's pushed, back, hit, and I'm always maintaining control. Once I've taken control of his arm, it's not his judo kit that I'm taking a hold of, it's his arm. And I keep a hold of that there, so when he does hit the ground, his hand is round the back of my elbow, I'm grabbing hold of his arm, so as I do hit him, or I do any sort of locking technique, I've got him controlled, so you can keep the person controlled there. Okay, this time what we'll do is throws again, different entries into the kotegesh, the wrist lock throw. So when we were doing it in the syllabus, it's done from a grip, the partner pulls you back, you punch, off, boom. So which is applicable because people will grab your shirt or your jacket or whatever, but we want to take this from punches. So once again, what I would like to do is, as somebody comes towards me and they're aggressive, as they're aggressive towards me, I want to bring my hands up close to my face, elbows in close to the body, and I'm up here so I'm protected. So if they do start punching me, I can cover up and I keep myself protected. And also in covering up and protecting my face, it allows me to come in nice and close and working close to my partner so I can invade their space with it and I can launch attacks. So again, he's aggressive, he hits, I'm going to block around, throw him with the wrist throw. Yeah, and then we'll apply finishes in a minute. Okay. Come back over. Right, so this time what we will do is he's going to punch directly in the face. So again, it's exactly the same thing when somebody's becoming aggressive towards you. Your hands are up in front of you, so if I do this and I make a fist, automatically he would assume that I want to fight him because I'm also making an aggressive posture. But my hands are up here, they're tucked in close, you've still got that good stance, my hands are up close to my face and I'm in a position to be able to defend myself. So just stand over there a second. So again, as he punches right in the face, I just want to parry it to the side because my hands are close and this is his target. Yeah, he wants to ruin all this handsomeness. So, and then right in the nose. Yeah, I'll punch right direct to the nose. On the nose. No, on the nose. This is the danger. If you practice with your partners and you don't actually spot the target, you lead yourself into a false sense of security. Stop. If I practice punching like this, or like this, or like this, and I preempt where my partner's actually going to do the block or do the counter strike, then that's the way that things are going to happen in real life. So when you're practicing, it's really important that your partner actually focuses directly on the target they want to punch and a couple of centimetres behind it. So if Stephen wants to punch me in the face, he just pushes his hand past. I want him to punch me right in the nose, yeah, and I'll parry it past. No, on the nose, on the nose, yeah, on the nose, yeah. I want him to punch me in the face every time. Now that gives me a good way to train, and it also teaches him how to train. So if he ever does feel the need to punch somebody, then he's not going to punch them like this or like this. He's going to punch them right on the target. Yeah, so you're always aiming directly for the person's face. Yeah, you never aim away over here or away over there. So vital. So he's going to punch me in the face. As he does, yeah, parry it to the side, and in parrying it, because he overstretches himself, it gives you the opportunity to be able to take a hold of it just by allowing your hand to drop over the top. Simply put it back, and again, you throw them with a cutter gauge. And jump up again. Stand there. So this time, this could be a bottle, a stick, any sort of thing where they're coming over the top and they want to hit you right down on the crown of the head. So as he does, no, right on the head, like you mean it. Yeah? See how he misses. Hit me like you mean it. Hit me. You want the person to hit you as hard as they can. Okay, so we've done all forward techniques. Yeah? Tayatoshi, Ponsi and Agi, Karai Goshi, Ogoshi, any sort of technique that takes you in a forward direction. We've done wrist techniques, yeah, the kotegeshi. If you think about different ways that you're going to do it, but every time somebody comes towards you in an aggressive fashion, the idea is always to keep covered up, never to make a fist, keep your hands open, keep in such a position that you're side onto them, you're full control of yourself, but you're not saying, I want to fight back. Yeah, you're saying, please, I'm not interested in this fight, but if it happens, then I'm ready. Yeah? So that's the position you want to be in. So I'm up here, my hands are close to me, yeah? I can see this guy, he's being really aggressive. Again, as he does the super duper Saturday night special with a second class stamp on the end. Yeah? Again, he goes, throws it, but I'm in nice and close. Yeah? So he's thrown the punch, all his power's directed here. All his power is directed here, so it's went past me. I'm in nice and close to him, and again, you've got all sorts of attacks that you can do, so you can hit with the head, elbows, knees, fist, other elbow, yeah, there's all sorts of things you can do, but what we want to do as judo players, we're going to take it into a throw, so I want to hit with the osotogari. So, we're in nice and close, yeah. I'm in here, yeah. I've got control over him, and in doing so, yeah, I've broke his balance. With my other hand, using the entire arm, anywhere from here to here, I'm going to hit up down the side of the neck and the sternocleidomastoid muscle. I want to hit anywhere around that sort of area. Yeah, with this, boom. So I'm going to hit, and away we go. Important to keep your jaws nice and tight when practicing this, so your teeth don't battle like that. You'll only do it once. Right, so again, as nice and close to punches, I'm in, I'm hitting. Now I'm not swinging the arm from out here, it comes to the hip, you're hitting, yeah? So their balance is broken to the back. If they don't go directly down, that's where your osotogari comes into play. Once again, your hands on the back there, as it always is, their hands up round the back, so you're still in a controlling position. entries into forward thrown techniques, different entries into wrist thrown techniques, the main major entry into the osotogari, which is always a good one because there's every chance as you hit that person that they're going to be dazed as if a boxer punches another boxer and they hit them on the button and they go, oh, they get that woozy feeling coming over the top of their head. So that's a really good technique to take somebody down. So now what we're going to do, we've managed to get our partner on the deck, we've thrown them, we've got other throwing technique we've done, and they're actually down there. How are we going to finish them? So, as he punches, I'm just going to hit him with the same angle. Now he's on the ground. I've got my hand around the back of his elbow, I've got control over him. So the first technique is nice and simple, a punch and a strike. Push the arm away and get yourself away. Yeah? Just bring your head in here. Okay. So the second one, come round. So the second one, again, we're in this position. If I just kneel on my partner, put my hand in here, put both hands together and push your hand in the opposite direction. Yeah, we've got an udigarami on there. My favourite technique, udigarami. Secondly, we can swap our hands over, kneel on their head. This elbow comes against the back of my knee, or the front of my knee. I apply the lock into the elbow here. If you strike it and rotate into the figure four, draw them up. Yep, so that's another finish. Another one, you've thrown them. Generally this one's used with the wrist lock, the kotegashi throw. Here, you rotate the hand back in this direction so the elbow's pointing towards you, fingers are pointed towards you, the wrist lock's on and it's pushing directly down to the shoulder, using the inside of your knee as you skip around. They catch the inside of your knee against the back of their elbow, rotate them onto their front. That arm comes out. If it doesn't, by applying this lock down, you say pull your arm out, and they will pull the arm out. Then, if you come round, follow me round. And from there, knee into the back. Yeah, you can either trap them up here, keeping the elbow between it, push the hand down, simply do that and push them down. Come down on top of them, one hand on top of the other, compress the shoulder, apply the lock, this hand round, back into here, so you've got the lock on, the figure four again. His knee, or my knee, pushed in towards his face, my other knee pushed in underneath his stomach here, so I keep him trapped. And from here, using the pain compliance, I can say to him, give me your other arm now. Give me the arm. Thank you. They pull the arm up, you rotate that in as well, and then using your stomach and this, you can push both wrists, the back of both wrists together. Yeah? So now you can get some sort of mechanical restraint and hold them in position. They're also from this position, in fact, come round this way, we'll go back from here. Now instead of taking them over this direction, we're going to change the direction completely. This hand comes onto the back of this hand, drop onto the knee, bring the back of the elbow against the lower part of the shin and slap up at the back of the head, right here at the hollow at the back of the neck. Slap it and rotate them so they go into the front. Again, back into the same position again. Where are you? Into the same position again. So this time, I'm going to keep that hand up there. I'm going to force my knee tight into the side, come across the top of him, lift his hand up, yeah, and either I can force both the elbows forward, back in, bend the arm against my thigh, bend it, rotate them back in again, and hold them in a controlling position there. So can you escape? Try your hardest to move. Come on, move. Yeah. Now just shuffle forward with them so there's nowhere they can go. So we've got a series of techniques that allow you to control your partner when they've actually hit the ground. Thank you very much.